I worked for a company called Austin Bridge and Road, and I was digging ditches or cleaning off catch basins and getting, stuff for catch basins is what catches the water under the road. And I did that for a while. That job ended, so I moved to Baton Rouge. And I would wait tables at Texas de Brazil, and I would put up metal buildings or go apply for jobs during the daytime. And what ended up happening was they were building this hospital job, and I went to it once, and the lady's like, "You can't see the boss." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." I go back. "Can I see? Is he available?" She's like, "You can't come and see the boss." Well, so I think it was the third or the fourth time I went. I ended up talking to her about shit on her wall and her kids because she had photos up. And this is a job trailer on a construction site. The hospital's not done. They're building it. And she goes, "You know what? Stay right there." And I have my little resumes because I go hand them out during the day trying to get a construction job. And it had nothing on it, by the way. All it was is I played football and I had a construction management degree. Mm-hmm. But in 2009, there was not as much work. We were in the recession. So, grizzled 50-something-year-old white man comes in and he goes, "Are you Justin?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Come with me." So we go back in the job trailer, plops down in his seat, and he leans back and he's like, and I'm just like, slide it to him, right? And he looks at it, and he looks at me, and he looks at it, he looks at me, and he flops it down the table and he goes, "You mean to tell me that you've come in here 3 or 4 times? I know about you coming in here to talk to the boss to get a job on a $40 million hospital project." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." And he took a deep breath and he looked at me and goes, "I like that shit." And he gave me a job. Boom, got a job. And what I did was I went to the bank. You had to have a net worth of $10,000. And I had read Rich Dad Poor Dad my junior year of college. Mm-hmm. We're on the way to play Arkansas. And it was a bus trip. It was short and I tried to get through it right. So I knew I wanted to have a business. I understood the quadrants, mm-hmm. as they would say, like employee, business owner, it gets to investor, all those things. And so what I did is I went to the bank and I was like, "Listen, they're paying me per diem. I can live off of that. I want you to take my whole check and put it in this other account because I want to save up $10,000 because mm-hmm. you had to have a net worth." You could have put my whole family together. It would have been negative something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's leave them out of it. Let me see if, if I can save this money up. And sure enough, after 6 months, I saved the $10,000 up and I applied for my contractor's license. And that was 13 years ago. So